Johnny. I think this week will be different in a lot of ways. Less grass, most of these fish postponed. Expect to see more people fishing offshore and less people sight fishing.
We made a little pit stop in Okeechobee City, headed to Harris Chain. Bassmaster Elite season is still underway. We had a little bit of a break for the Classic and a few other things. Harris Chain, and then back-to-back events going straight to St. John's. Well, we just stopped at Fast Break tackle shop here on North End of the Lake. I bought tackle that's boarded from Arboreta at 6, and I just bought more tackle now. And I don't know why I'm buying tackle. It's an addiction. But we're gonna try something. I do have a dock line finally, McCoy. How about that? First time I had a dock line in I don't know how long. Usually I just tie the boat up with like my trolling motor cord. But these are the little paddle tail swim baits. And this could be a big deal. Different colors. Look at this color right here, dude. Look at that big flake gold. Look at that. I mean, even on the back of a chatterbait, that could be big. So, I'm kind of digging that. You know, this time of the year, I think they're going to be spawning. I mean, I just think there's going to be some fish spawning. So I need to really pay attention to that. Because it's been cool. It's cool now. It's cold. And it's going to be in the 50s every morning. Yeah, they're going to be spawning still. Which is fine by me. Other than that, you know, frog bite's going to be good. The shad spawn's going to be going off. Let me just say this, though, before we get into this thing. Everybody's like, oh, man, another Florida tournament. Yeah, I'm excited. I know how to fish Florida, absolutely. I've done well at Harris. I've done okay at St. John's. But this is a different time of the year. Normally, we fish the Florida swing in February. Now we're in April. Even though that doesn't sound like a lot, it's just a different... Fish are past a lot of things. But that being said, we've got about another 2-hour drive. I'm tired. Oh my gosh. Today's practice day, by the way. You're probably saying, boy, you're not taking this serious. Well, here's the serious. We had Amelia's birthday this weekend, and I was not going to cut her weekend short. So we stayed in the Keys until late last night and drove up this morning. So that's the plan. Let's go. Practice is always an interesting thing because it's like the first day you get there, you're just, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic about everywhere we go, and it's like you get here, and it's like, okay, you know, they're biting here, I'm sure. I just got to go find them. And then you got to calculate, like, the lock. There's a lot of factors come into a Popka that are even more of a challenge than in the past. I almost won the tournament the first time we came here a couple years ago in the Elites, finished real high. And it was a pain getting down here. And I heard the lock is extremely hard to get through now, even longer. So anyways, here's the deal. We're gonna spend all day out here today. Then we've got 2 days to kind of bounce around the rest of the chain. Harris Chain, also, you have to manage your time right. It's unlike, you know, like Okeechobee, for example. I launched the boat at a ramp and then I just fish wherever. Here you have 5 or 6 different lakes, and those lakes are all connected by little canal systems. idle zones, etc. So, and locks, of course. So it's hard to cover a lot of water. You almost have to pick your days, what lake you're going to fish. Like today we're going to fish Apopka. Tomorrow we'll fish maybe Harris and Griffin. No, I'm sorry, Harris and I don't know, that section, and then we'll decide. You can't kind of do it all in one day. You kind of have to pick and choose. You can be one in any of these lakes, and that's what makes Harris Chain Fishery kind of a great tournament venue because of that. Because it really, you can win it in any of the lakes. Any of the lakes have the fish to blow the tournament away. Oh, I don't know what the heck that was. Come on, man. Dang. My little hook box, guys. I did a, you know, Bass Mafia makes a big nice hook box, but I've been using this thick one. This is the thicker regular box, and allows me to keep my hooks in here in the pack, which I kind of like. You know, got my trocars in there. I've got a bunch of different kind of hooks in here. And everybody asks me, the only thing you throw is trocar? No, it's not the only thing I throw, because there's certain hooks for certain baits, certain sizes, etc. Lures are tools, guys. Sometimes you just have to have a different tool. But obviously, here on this lake, TK130, TK135 is the deal. Swim bait hook right there. That's the Mac Daddy right there for the Bass Mafia swim bait. Is our dangerous swim bait. Pounder. Okay, My first Apopka bass. 2024. You know, the other thing you gotta factor in on this deal is you gotta catch them pretty quick down here because you don't have all day. So, I mean, I gotta find them first. Then I gotta be sure that I can get enough bites in the amount of time and a half day kind of factor. All right, number 2. This is opposite day, because that's exactly the opposite of what we need to catch when we come to Apopka. That thing with little dude, little bro. Yep. Hang on, I got one. Oh yeah, big one too. It's the first big bite I've had all day right there. Just because you said that. Like a 3.5, 4 pounder, which is good. My wife called, she says, all I need you to do, I didn't have you on speaker, I just need you to catch some fish. I pitch out there the next cast. Donk. That's a good chunk. Thank you, buddy. Nice fish. 3.5 or so. You know, I'd made a bunch of pitches with that white one and I didn't get any bites. So might have to keep that on there. And I might have to just call my wife 5 times throughout the tournament. Wouldn't that be something? That's a big one. That's a nice one. Look at that one, guys. That's a nice fish right there, dude. Five pounder. Thank you, dude. Okay. Dude, that was dude, it's crazy how quick that one bit. Small one. He was in the Kissimmee grass. Go ahead.
What's up,
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm cool camera now.
Okay.
I'm watching you on YouTube.
Oh, cool. What's your name?
Martin.
Well, what's up, bro?
Nice
how you
to
doing?
meet you.
Yeah,
I got
pleasure.
your last name for first name.
Heck yeah, I like that, man.
But
So
yeah.
y'all just enjoying the day down here?
Yeah, I came with some friends bike riding.
Cool, man.
Yeah, you catch anything?
It was kind of slow. I mean, it was, yeah, this lake's usually really good, but
Yeah.
it wasn't great today, so I don't know.
Okay. Got
You know, it's been nice to catch a couple more big ones, but
you. Yeah. What you doing up here for a tournament or something?
yeah, there's a tournament, but it's going out of Leesburg, so I had to
Leesburg.
drive all the way down here in the boat and lock through.
All right.
So I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not.
So, wasn't bad, but I don't know that you can get 5 bites in 5 hours.
I think there's gonna be less people go to Apopka this year than ever before. Personally, that's just my. You can't hardly win in here even when it's good. Like when it's good, you can't hardly. You can't. I don't think you can win out of here hardly.
Because of the time.
Timing before it was 18 minutes. Now it's like 35 minutes, double the time.
Right.
So, and you got to give yourself a lot more time now to get back, because what if there's a traffic jam on the way out?
Right.
He's skinny though, but look at him. There's that dead alligator.
Tiger.
It looks like a tiger, I said. Look at it.
It's a tiger.
Let me see that fish again. Big one.
That's crazy. Look at this. Look at this, McCoy.
That's great. A crocodile. Saltwater croc.
Oh, geez.
Literally on my beat. That's at my house, dude. Seawall fell down. He's sitting on it. My dog plays right there every day.
A treble hook about that big and a chicken and you get him.
And you'll go to jail for the rest of your life.
That's our crock pot and stuff.
What are you gonna cook this week?
Some dang winning meals. What we need to cook and get back on some bass catching attitude stuff.
Tomorrow's gonna be a different deal. So this time of the year, the shad spawn happens, and literally, that's how you can win the tournament, by getting on a good shad spawn. The hard part with the shad spawn is you just gotta find them, and so that's what we need to do tomorrow. I'm gonna try a couple different lakes. So I'm thinking the title of this video is gonna be Catching Big Bass on a Solar Eclipse, which will be tomorrow. And if I can find those fish, I think they're gonna bite. Total eclipse tomorrow. I'm really not sure. I remember one before, and it did get dark for a minute. Not all the way dark, obviously, but definitely quite a bit. So it's gonna be interesting tomorrow. And I'm just curious, like, are they gonna bite real good during that 1 hour period, 30-minute period? It might not be that. How long is the eclipse? 10 minutes?
I don't know. Probably. I have no idea actually.
If I get on hot water, dude, we'll start throwing these
That's
crocs.
the frog. Oh my gosh, what is that thing?
I ordered one. Look at it, I got them.
Holy cow, dude. What's gonna eat that? Something you ain't gonna pull.
Yeah, you ain't gonna call. And you gotta have a big old hook though.
Holy cow, dude.
That's a lot of meat. Jalapenos in their spaghetti.
It's on the table.
There it is for you to take this. Go ahead and put your little name on it. Matt Airy owns it, he said.
No, I brought it in here.
That's what we need to go get a little plate and get it engraved. One with your name, one with my name, one with, and you could just stick it and have it Velcro. We could take it on.
Give me a Sharpie.
For a while, we probably could just do mine in your name. We wouldn't have to get Scott. Like save $4. We wouldn't have to get him a plaque.
You mean all year?
Yesterday was like, I don't know. I don't know. And practice is always the same, you know. Today we need to really cover some ground quickly, try to find a shad spawn. People always say, how do you find a shad spawn? First of all, you look for like sharp edges to the grass, shorelines. If there's like an area maybe where there's some like natural shorelines without grass, the shad like to get up against stuff. The other indicator is find white birds. That's the easiest thing to do. So like this morning, I'm gonna take off. I'm literally gonna just run around the lake and look for birds. You find some, then you stop and start fishing some. Spinner bait, swim jigs, stuff like that. So that's what we gotta do. Gotta find, if we can find that, I mean, that's a couple hours in the morning that you can hopefully catch 3 or 4 or 5 fish. That's a big deal. It's the difference between winning and losing this tournament, because later on in the day, I'm not sure how good that bite is in the afternoon, especially if it's dead calm. The first day it's gonna be windy. After that, it's gonna be pretty slick. So,
day 2 of practice, Harris chain. Yesterday was pretty much awful. I stayed on Harris, Little Harris. Just water doesn't look good. Lake's not fishing good, and obviously the weights have been pretty poor in all the recent tournaments this year. Not sure what's going on. But I'm going to explore new lakes today. I'm probably going to go put in around the Beauclair Dora Canal and explore that general area. Might shoot down the Apopka Canal, mess around in there a little bit, and probably not going to go to Apopka. Don't think I'm going to have a great boat number. Wind's supposed to blow 25 Thursday. Just not setting up for me to make a decision to practice down there when I'm not going to go down there. It just doesn't make sense. So, yeah. Going to explore new lakes today. See what happens.
Well, they shook the damn door yesterday.
huh. Is that where they roost in that tree right there?
No, they were pretty good ways off.
Really? We should just rent this every turkey season and just hunt right here.
Yeah.
How many of them are there?
I don't know, a bunch. They wouldn't know if 1 or 2 went missing. I've hurt my back. I can't even look at him. Dude, look at him right there.
Get out there and do the strut. That's a pretty good call. Look at them, those are jays. Kind of looking around, seeing what's here. Big shell bar right here. Pretty even. There's a brush pile right here, obviously. But what I saw looked like a shell bar right here. This is some shell, some shell, some shell. And I'll look real quick just to see. I don't want to waste much time on this. want to get hung up on that too long because these birds only do this for about an hour and a half in the mornings. We need to find them. There was a bunch of birds back there and 2 boats fishing it. We gotta find more. See the birds in there? See what you look for. That's a shad spawn in there for sure. Now whether there's a bunch of bass there or not, I don't know. Oh, look at him busting right there. Look at him, blew up right there. See him? He blew up right here. I'm not gonna catch him, I'm just gonna get a bite. That was a good fish. Here's one. That's a good one. That's a good one, dude. He won't let it go. It's a big one. This is a big fish, dude. If I set the hook right now, it's a big one. He just hooked himself. Dang. Let's go find another one. Gotta find another spot. There's a limit right here. Because one blew up there. I mean, they're just everywhere. Okay. We got one spot. It's 3 bites. I don't know how big the fish were other than that first one was a decent one. The other one felt good, and the third one did not feel good. But let's see if we can't go find some more. The problem with that, although you can catch some right through there too, because that's where I got the other bite. 100% I can catch. So if somebody's there, I can definitely fish that. A couple birds, and there's an inside open water deal right here.
Yeah.
Come on, man. There's one. Big one. Probably little. Little. I could tell he was little.
Whenever you find these white birds lined up on banks early in the morning, be sure and look, check it for a shad spawn. Get you a white swim jig with a kicking bait net, a net bait, kicking bait chunk on there, shad spawn killer. This is the compact swim jig, Dirty Jigs tackle. It's got a fine cut skirt. I downsized that trailer from the kicking bee chunk to the mini kicking bee. I'm begging here, Dave. Like I'm begging. That's a dang 7-pounder. Look at this fish right here. Dude, that's a tank right there. That's the 7-foot Scott Canterbury series cranking rod. And I'm throwing a jerkbait, 7-foot rod. Dude, look at that fish right there. I need 5 of them a day. We'll walk away with a blue trophy.
Oh. Found $100 in my pocket.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. My lucky day. It was in this pocket.
Did it get washed a few times, it looks like?
Yeah. I wonder how much is falling out though.
Oh, shoot.
But doesn't matter. I just found $100, dude. Is this your money?
No, I don't think so. I mean, dang, I missed an opportunity there. Shoot.
Ah, it's funny. Yeah, you screwed that one up. Let's see my worm, please. Thank you. No. They're big ones, dude. Look at that one. I saw him laying in that grass, dude. Oh boy, what you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Hey, if there's one, there's more. I've been seeing them, dude. I just haven't been able to get them to react. Okay. I like that. Problem is I don't have any more worms. That was cool. That thing went thonk. I'm trying some of this jerkbait stuff. I see some fish out here.
Dude, I've thrown it a good bit more. And I ain't caught it, I caught 2 on it.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying that you take it to the bank either, but that's what they said.
Interesting.
Now, it may be
Got
just
one.
trying to get me to say
I got one on the
something, you know.
jerkbait. Got one on the jerkbait.
Uh-huh. Might be a big one.
Nah, he's jumping. He's a keeper, good keeper. Pound and a half, pound 3/4.
Yeah.
First one I saw.
mean, I think you could do that all day and catch. You know, if I get a bad boat number, I mean, I may just stay over here and run around. I mean, you got to catch some. That's the thing.
There we go. Little buddy. We got a little buddy. We caught a little buddy. God darn, I got a big one, dude. I got a big one, bro. Huh? Look at that. It's a good one. Oh, I snagged him. Never mind. Doesn't count. He's not big. Boy, I thought he was big. But that's awesome. Dude, there's something to this. It's a nice fish right there. There's something to this, dude. Because I had another one hit me. Okay. This is unique. I like this because this is different, a little different. And so far, we've got a couple bites. And a lot of this is just a matter of time before it bites, and it's a 6-pounder. World famous Dora Canal right here. It's really pretty. All these overhanging cypress trees. I'm sure they catch them in this canal too. At times. I mean, they have to swim through here to get to back and forth to these different lakes. I'm gonna go to this other lake on the other side here and try it for about an hour just to kind of get an idea what it looks like. I got to decide on what I'm going to do tomorrow. Just don't really know. I think I can catch some fish in the mornings. throwing a swim bait around, swim jig, etc. Maybe I need to go to a pop cut, trying to finish up the day. I mean, if I get right over there quick, I mean, that's how you can win. You can make it to the top 50. Maybe there won't be as many boats going over there. I just don't know. I just don't know yet. All right, so this is the eclipse, guys. I mean, I don't even know. I think it's fake news, dude. I've been waiting all day long for this eclipse thing to happen, and I keep taking pictures of the so-called eclipse. I don't think it's happening. I think it's all fake news. All fake news. No, actually, it is hazy. It is definitely a different brightness right now. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like a 10% coverage or 20. Here in Florida, it's probably less. So this is pretty uneventful. I was all excited about today. I mean, we named the dang video something about the eclipse, and it's just a dud. It's a dud. Oh. Little dude. All right. Kabloop. That's a lot of these fish are up shallow, these little tiny ones. I don't get it. At least they eat this, though. You don't catch good ones doing this right now. Like the average fish. It's just little. Just interesting, you know. Fishing's interesting because it's like, what makes the bigger ones not go up here? What makes the smaller ones go up here? And vice versa. It's like, there's a reason for it, and yet I don't know what it is. I guess that's what makes you a good fisherman or not. I don't know. I'm a little at a loss for why they're not like a 5-pounder up there. Oh, there's a big one right there. No, see, another little one. I thought he was big the way he hit. Another, just barely a 2-pounder. Okay. They like this thing though. It's a good thing. I feel like it's the right size, right cadence. Just kind of makes them bite. Caught those bass on the eclipse. Maybe that's why they're biting. Oh, there's another one. Golly. Dang. There's another. Wasn't a big one, but it was another fish. Dang, they're going off in here, dude. Whew. That was a long day. I'm ready for bed. I don't know what's for dinner. McCoy might have did a little chicken deal. It should be good, but it said the Traeger wasn't working right, so I don't know what's wrong. We cleaned it for the first time in I don't know how long. We probably cleaned it too good. You must have cleaned it too good. I've had that thing for 9 years, dude.
Yeah, I think it's probably the pellets, honestly.
Really?
Probably bad pellets. That's what I was reading online.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, if they get moisture in the pellets, it's like,
yeah.
that's what happened to me one time.
Yeah.
So,
I think it was pellets.
Yeah, those pellets. So here's the thing: if you ever have if you have a Traeger and you're like, you had your pellets laying around outside, maybe storms and whatnot, moisture and all that get on the pellets. The pellets look like they're okay, but you put them in the Traeger and they just don't get hot. They don't catch fire. They just kind of smoke. They just kind of just don't do their thing. And you'll think, what's going on? So the tip of the day is store your pellets in a dry spot, in a place that's not going to have a big swing in temperature where you're going to get moisture in them. So, and that's what I think those are the ones from Texas.
Yeah, I think they were in the bag, right?
Yeah.
You put them in that box.
So that's what happened. So just have to get some new pellets. Oh, we got some more Bandito. You know, I should call somebody and just have them send them to me. But I'm just supporting the company and supporting the tackle industry by buying Bandito bugs. That's the second time I bought them recently. Possibly start in Harris and do the shad spawn. Then try to lock through. I mean, unless I get really lucky and I'm boat like 21 or something, then maybe I just go straight there. But if I'm boat 38 or 42 or something like that, I mean, it's going to take 2 hours to get to the lock anyways. Might as well just go shad spawn for 2 hours, you know? If I can lock through to a Popka with a limit, only needing 2 or 3 bites, you know, that's pretty good. Especially if I get a couple decent ones on shad spawn.
Good way to do it.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way I know to. That's the only thing I know to do.
I've never fished indoor. Same thing as the rest of them?
No, it's a little different. It's a little shallower. I've never really caught them indoor.
Jay used to always fish indoor every time we came. Wacky worm on them.
Good, I think yeah, if you like the white worm.
He liked to throw wacky worm. I like to catch fish. I don't care what I catch them on. This will be if I don't go to Griffin, it'll be the first time that I've ever came here and didn't fish Griffin.
So
They're taking some of that out on Thursday.
really,
A little bit. That ain't
Go to
near as
2
bad as
o'clock,
it
go to
was.
2
Still like
o'clock, go to
20.
2 o'clock.
I know, it gets there.
So it says Leesburg. Postpone.
Well, that
water
thing's
frog.
lying. Dude, I've thrown it every day and bite yet on
Oh,
frog.
you haven't thrown the right spot. It just doesn't lie.
That thing lies.
Swim bait, spinner bait. You said you wanted to throw spinner bait today.
I know. Oh,
Weighted
yeah.
jig buzz bait. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I mean, seriously, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And in the weeds,
Really?
yeah, it says soft jerk bait, stick bait, bladed jig buzz bait.
I caught them really good on the DD22 yesterday, and that ain't on
Well,
there.
it's not because you didn't catch them on it. Man, look at that. 16 miles an hour. $11 o'clock tomorrow. Tuesday. Wednesday. Ooh, 19 miles an hour. Sustained. That's at like 11 o'clock. So we're blasting off for sure, because in the morning, at 8 o'clock, it's not that much. It's 13. Yeah. Crazy wind coming. Pushed it back to the afternoon wind, which is better, but it's still going to complicate the day. And what I'm worried about, what's the aftermath of the wind, right? I mean, that's the thing you have to realize, because this isn't like a Florida lakes are not like a big deep clear reservoir where the wind blows one day really hard and then the next day it's still clear and everything. It's liable to trash a lot of water. I can fish Dora and a Popka in the same day if I had to. If I make that run to a Popka, coming or going, I can stop and fish some stuff that I find. If I go to Griffin, it's no chance of fishing a Griffin and a Popka in the same day. So I have stuff in Harris and I have stuff in Eustis. I just need to find some stuff. I have stuff in a Popka. So I need to fish Dora. So I have a little area that I can fish. If I go to a Popka and I need an extra fish coming back, I can catch one. Last day of practice right here. Let's go find some bait fish. Let's go find some jerkbait fish real quick and see what we can do on that. We're going to run the Dora. We're going to fish some speed worms out in that grass. Try to find a couple little zones. It's got a few bites. And then we'll run on over to Popka, plunk a jig around a little bit, see if we can't get about 4 or 5 bites. And that's our plan. That is our plan. Come on, buddy. Hung up. Huh. I think he's hung up on some grass or something, or some fishing line. There it is. I got some fishing line here. Okay, I'm gonna save you, dude. Okay. I'll save you, buddy. Okay. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, come on, bud. I think that's good. Okay. Saved him. Even though you eat a lot of my fish. Helped you out. Good deed for the day. Goes to show you that throwing over your fishing line, which I'm guilty of it. I think we all are to some degree, right? It wasn't that big a piece of fishing line. Maybe 6 foot long. He would have died for sure. What's up, buddy? See you, man. Cormorants eat a lot of, but that's their job, right? They eat a lot of fish. Well, it's like I eat a lot of cheeseburgers. It's just what they eat. Can't be mad at them. Just how God designed it, right? Now, if you ever want to unhook a bird, what I did there is I actually had a glove, and you could have a towel. A towel would work too. You want to cover his head up, because those things right there could stab you. They're like a dang spear. He'd have got me pretty good. But cover his face up and then he'll settle down. You just want to be careful not to have him flap too much and hurt his feathers or his wing. But we saved one today. changes things. Just changes things a lot. Thank you, Lord. Okay. A lot of fishing through here. Okay. Wow, that was close, dude. Wow. That's right. Yeah. There's a bite. There's a bite. Let it go. Nice. All right. It's the third bite I've had. I didn't clear my camera earlier. I don't think I did. So I set the hook on one, kind of pulled it to the top. It wasn't a real big one, two something. And then I actually saw a couple kind of sitting in the reeds. Had one of them to bite. It wasn't big, but it was a bite. Oh, sorry about that, man. That was 3 days of some brutal fishing. I don't necessarily feel great about it, but I feel a lot better so far. This is the best thing I've got. Kind of the same thing I did last time, to be honest with you, but again, I'm at the mercy of boat numbers. There's just a lot of uncontrollables here that I'm dealing with. So this could be a really good tournament. This could be a really, really, really disastrous one. I have no idea. All I can do is just hope and pray that I get a good boat number. And if I don't, I have to hope and pray that I can catch some shad spawn fish in the morning. And then not a lot of people come down here, and I can slide in here in the afternoon, fish for an hour or two, hopefully catch what I need, and move on. You know? That is the plan. What's this remind you of?
What?
The way I'm standing.
Captain Morgan.
That was Captain Morgan. Well, at least we finished off with a bang. Last couple hours of practice was actually the best the whole week. Like 8 or 9 bites, which is good, especially here. I might not have a lot of time, but you know what? You don't need a lot of time, to be honest with you. You get on the right stretch, and at least I fine-tuned one zone. I got one zone. If I had an hour to fish, I feel like I could get 2 or 3 bites. That's what I feel like. I feel like a couple of them would be pretty big. So that being said, it's way better than like going down. The other scenario is you fish and you get 1 bite here, and then you go forever and get another bite, and then you go forever and get another bite, random. I got 8 bites in 400 yards. So literally, and I stopped getting bit after that. So now I know. I fished that other stretch twice now and I haven't got bit. And I fished a stretch where I got the 8 bites and I've got bit. So literally, I'm gonna go down that stretch and I'm gonna turn around and go back down it again. Like that's pretty much my best option right now to conserve time and opportunity, because everything else is just gonna be a one random here or there type deal, and I don't think I'm gonna have time for that. If I had 5 or 6 hours of fishing, you can move around, but I'm gonna be short on time for sure. So go there, boom, let's go. You go and look at other people's boats. You walk up like you're actually trying to talk. You're like, you fake it, like, hey buddy, good to see you, man. Good to see you. What's been going on, man? How you been?
I caught a 6 pounder on one of those baits today.
That one right there.
Really? Yeah. That's all I caught, dude. I don't know what to do, man. I don't.
You got your little wacky worm.
Yeah.
That's a cute little worm. What is that one?
It is. Yeah. A little
zoom.
Yeah.
Creepy crawler.
Swamp crawler. Yeah.
Yeah, swamp crawler. Over here.
Yeah.
You got some baits?
Yeah.
You like
Dude,
those
I
baits?
like them. I like them a lot, really.
Really?
They remind me of like a Cronarch or a. They're really smooth.
Dang.
Use a straw to pin it. Pretty cool, huh? Different.
A straw to pin it?
Yeah, there's a clear straw. Look at his fins, his pectoral fins. Yeah. No, I know.
Isn't that crazy? They should bite it.
I don't think they're there yet, dude. Almost. Right in between.
Yeah, that's a small little reel, huh?
It's small, yeah.
A lot of drag too. Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's super smooth. Smooth casting and then smooth reeling in. Like his tolerances are super tight.
All right, now we've eaten a lot of gas station sandwiches, and I'm not saying that they're always this good, but we're at Circle K, and today it's the Anytime Deli Italian hoagie. That's the best pre-made sandwich I've ever had, because normally they're pretty bad. This had good fresh ingredients. The bread was good. Pickles were crisp. Like, that's the move. So that might be dinner tonight.
Get us some baits?
That's great.
Did you get us some baits?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got my pocket swims in. There was one on the other side doing it too.
I saw a guy from a distance. I didn't see him with a weed eater, but it was a guy in the water with waders doing some stuff.
This dude here had.
And he had like a hoe. He had like a rake, and he was chopping stuff.
This guy here.
This guy was weed eating the water.
Yeah, look at this.
Like straight up.
I had to zoom in on this now. That's not wanting grass around your dock.
That's when they don't like grass. He's got his weed eater sunk in duck waders out trying to get rid of the grass.
It's floating everywhere around you.
He's got it clean.
I wish one of them big alligators would have come up around him. He wouldn't have been doing that. Look, it come float. I've seen it 2 or 3 times. This time I actually paid attention to it. I've seen it more than once. And it's floating toward me, and I just always thought it was moss or something. I just keep fishing, don't even ignore it. This time I pitched over at it, dude, and it scatters. Look at this.
I wonder what it is.
It's a ball. It's gar fry.
Gar fry, I bet you.
Look how black it is
Wow.
and stuff.
That looks complicated.
Could be mudfish fry.
That may be what it is.
Ooh, brightness. All right. Good morning, or afternoon, I should say. Today's our official off day, or what I affectionately call nap day. It's nap day.
Well, we were up early. You were
Napping. Nap day. I don't understand it, but whatever. A little bit of an update on this weather. I don't really know what they're gonna do as far as postponing the day one or anything like that, but there's a chance of it because this wind and the rain and the thunderstorms are showing pretty bad for tomorrow. So It's a major curveball. It would be nice if they canceled it, because I think a weather day like tomorrow is gonna be dangerous out there, to be honest with you. 30-mile-an-hour winds is dangerous on any body of water, and then when you add in thunderstorms and lightning and rain and all the other stuff, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna rig some tackle up. Anybody's rigging up some stuff, let's see what he's got.
Bunch of mess right now is what I got. Tinkering. Here comes the turkey man.
That's the turkey man? Who?
Bowman?
Oh yeah? Well, he's too late. They've already left.
No, he's been out there calling.
Oh yeah?
He's out here at daylight.
Really?
Frog. Check that out. Tell me what you think. Stuff in the works here. What do you think about the hooks on that frog? It fits it good, doesn't it?
Oh.
Spear point, baby.
Oh.
Frog hooks. Fits good, too, on it.
Dang now. That could be the deal.
Stuff in the works.
Who's here? Whose truck is that?
Turkey man?
Oh, where's he at?
Probably the worst practice I've ever had in Florida. Ever. But if history has anything to do with it, usually when I have a really good practice in Florida, I do really bad in a tournament. So, I had a really bad practice. Maybe I'll do good in the tournament.
I've caught 2 gar, 2 grinnell, and a mudfish this week. Nah, it hadn't been too bad.
Sorry I mean that.
It is hard to get bites.
His has been good.
No,
He's
I
caught a
wouldn't-
big one every day.
I've caught a good fish every day, yeah.
That's the key here this week.
But practice doesn't mean, I just soon had not caught a good one every day, but I did. I got lucky. Get around a few bites, a fish, and get a few bites. I caught a big one scoping, which I don't do, so you can't even count that.
Because I don't do it, but I caught a 6-pounder doing it.
Yeah, caught a 6-pounder scoping, so. But I'm not going to do it during the tournament.
If you see
And
one,
then
you do it.
it's going to be an interesting tournament for sure. I think there'll be, everybody, people will catch limits, but get over that. Get in the teens. If you get in the teens every day, you'll be all right.
All right, what I call the pre-tournament cleanse is what we're about to do right now. In practice, I have my boat full of everything. I have extra rods, I have extra tackle, I have everything from my money bags to Ziploc bags to stuff that I grabbed out of my garage, stuff that I grabbed out of my truck. I throw everything in the boat. Everything, every compartment's completely full. This compartment's completely full of stuff. There's things everywhere. Even this compartment's full. This compartment's full. We're gonna clean everything out, and here's why. One is to take away some weight in the boat so you can get a little more speed. 2, I want to put my hands on everything in this boat so I know exactly what's in this boat. So during the tournament, if I think, oh man, I need this or I need an extra that, I know exactly what I have in my boat. So if I don't have it, I know it. If I do have it, I know exactly where it is, because there's nothing worse than digging around trying to find something. So we're going to do the pre-tournament cleanse right now, get this boat tournament ready. All right, guys. Well, did a little CrossFit today. Got me a t-shirt. Not the norm, CrossFit. That was kind of fun. Off day, didn't disappoint. All right, so here's the deal. Current situation. Let me go ahead and sit down right here and watch the little Masters. By the way, who do you think is going to win this thing? By the way, by the time this airs, they're already going to be a champ, so kind of a dumb question. But current situation is I'm boat 70, I think, boat 70. And that is going to make it very questionable if I can get to a Popka or not, based on how many boats go. Number 2 is the wind and the weather. Is it going to hit? Is it not going to hit? What's the deal with the weather? I don't know. There's a small chance they may cancel tomorrow or postpone the tournament a day. I'm going to be straight with you guys. I I'm gonna have to make it up tomorrow. I have a couple things to do, but man, I just don't have that. I just don't have that little deal, right? That little way that I can kind of consistently get a big bite or two, unless I go down to the deal south. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, or how much time I'll even have to get down there to fish. I might only have an hour. The other complicated thing is if the wind's going to get the worst at noon on. And at like 3, 4 o'clock, it's going to be the worst. But you know what? This is Florida. I enjoy fishing, this style of fishing. And like I said before, it's about being patient. It's about being effective and efficient. And that's the deal.
Southeast between 15 to 20 miles per hour. Now we do have a wind advisory that will remain in effect throughout the afternoon, as there will be the potential of seeing gusts upwards about 40. So we're talking warm and windy to start, and then it will turn stormy. So for the most part, boaters and beachgoers, today is not the day. We have a small craft advisory. We have a high risk of rip currents. The bays will remain rough, and we are going to continue to see the progress of this front, still expecting to make its way through central Florida by the lunch.
Morning.
Morning.
Today's postponed. We just got the text. Good night, y'all.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I just got a good old shower.
Billy, he's lying.
I just got the text.
I just heard it too. I heard someone get a text.
Look at your phone.
Really? I'm kind of glad.
You going back to bed?
I mean, what are y'all gonna do? Play poker? 5:15 in the morning?
Message from Bass. Due to high winds and possibility of severe thunderstorms, Bass is elected to postpone today. Full field fish tomorrow and Saturday. Top 50 and Sunday. Top 10 Monday. Means we're going to cut our practice short.
Now they're going to move that one too.
St. John's practice will be Tuesday, Wednesday competition. We're going to go to Waffle House. Get some breakfast. And come back and take a little nap. You know, a postponed day, and look, I know Bass has a lot of decisions to make, and I'm sure there's some things I'm not considering, so it is what it is. Again, if it was me making the decision, I'd made it different, but I'm not making the decision, so we're just going to go with it. I'm sure it's fine. So, that being said, a couple things it helps me. I think it helps me mentally, and it helps me in many, many ways, and here's why. Today, my game plan, I don't have a good game plan, to be honest with you, as far as like what I would normally want. So my game plan was start on Harris, possible shad spawn, but the wind and the storms and all that, a lot of times the shad don't spawn when that happens. Number 2, then run at some point to Apopka at 11 o'clock, and that's exactly when the storms are going to hit, like 11, 12 o'clock. That's when the wind's going to be the highest, 30, 40 mile an hour winds, gusts, rain, thunderstorms. And I'm trying to go catch a couple fish in this chaotic weather deal. Would make it tough. Now tomorrow the wind's going to be normal, weather's going to be fairly normal. I have an advantage just because I can slow down, I can fish, I can methodically pick things apart and do my thing. So that helps me. Fishing in a chaotic thunderstorm, crazy wind, all those challenges would have definitely been tough and stressful at the same time. So it helps me for what I have to do tomorrow. I can be more efficient. You hear me talk about being efficient? I can fish in Harris. I can boom, boom, boom. I can run full speed where I need to go to the next spot. Don't have to worry about crashing through waves, tearing my boat in pieces. So I'm good with it.
What are you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Just wanted somebody to call me back, man. That's all. Dang.
I miss you, buddy. What are you doing, buddy?
I mean, what have y'all been doing? Have you been at the casino too?
Yeah, today we had a busy day. Today we napped. We did a lot of napping. We went and had breakfast at 5:30 in the morning. And then we napped till about 10:30, 11. Then we went to they taught me into going some dang poker tournament deal. I lost a bunch of money. I don't know what I'm doing. I went all in on a couple. I went all in on a pair of twos, and they're all mad at me. I didn't know. I thought twos would take it, man. They were like, nope. Yeah. So then after that, I went and did a little CrossFit. And now I'm back here at the house. Just finished up some spaghetti.
Spaghetti? You don't eat spaghetti. It upsets your stomach.
I know. That's the only thing I had, so I had to eat it. I'm going to have weird dreams tonight.
Dang. Yeah, and diarrhea tomorrow. You'd be pooping off the boat.
Probably. In the lock. In a popka. It'd be called the Poopka lock. The Poopka lock. That'd be bad if you had to do number 2 in that lock, because that's a small one, dude.
Well, at least you buy yourself.
What happens if you had to go to the bathroom, Canterbury, and then a Poopka lock? That'd be a problem, dude.
Hanging off the back of the boat. Hopefully it's back a lot.
That'd be bad.
Third flight?
Third flight.
Oh, dude, if you're 76, you'd be in the 4th flight. That'd be even 30 minutes better.
Yeah, he's always in the same place as me.
Can we trade somebody?
Yeah.
Can't trade? Can't
I'd
buy.
trade with him just to help you because I don't give a crap.
Dang.
Not with a pair of 2s. Nobody's going to trade for that.
I know. All right, buddy. Well, wish us luck tomorrow, man. We all got to crack them up, dude. We got a lot of work ahead of us, buddy.
Keep your head down. Nothing but greatness.
Nothing but greatness, baby.
Billy, hey, buddy, how are you?
Hello.
You don't want to.
Win? I mean,
You don't want to.
Did you win the?
Hey,
tournament?
this is me calling you back, just so you know, even though it's McCoy's phone.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but in all seriousness, we need a little pep song. We need a little pep talk song from you.
I'm a little upset myself, Billy.
You are? Why?
McCoy said, man, did Billy call you? Matt said, did Billy call you? Scott said, he called me. I said, no, I feel left out. He called everybody but me.
Well, I
Give us some Ariana Grande. Come on, man. Give us some Britney Spears. Come on, give me something good.
Eye of the Tiger. Give us some Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger?
Let that be a lesson to you.
All right, we need Eye of the Tiger. Go ahead.
I am the eye of the tiger. I'm the king of the fight. Rising up to the highlands of our rivals. I'm not gonna die. Done in the fight. Rising up to the eye of the tiger.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
I can't laugh right now because I'm gonna cough. Oh
First,
my
second, third place coming up.
Woo! I like it.
Yeah, all right, go get him.
Good night, buddy.
Chop, chop.
Day 1 is here finally. You know, we had that weather delay, and that was a good call, to be honest with you. The wind yesterday was horrific. 30, 40 mile an hour sustained with even, you know, higher gusts at times. So, you know, what that does on these small lakes is it eliminates about 70% of every lake where you can't fish 70%. So everybody's going to be piled in one little corner of these different lakes, and it's just not good. Thunderstorms, you know. I know a lot of people are like, man, why do they keep canceling these tournaments based on weather, blah, 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 you know. It's just the way it is, you know, because it's dangerous. You put 100 boats out here in these tournaments, people are trying to get back in time, trying to like get somewhere, and you get boat wrecks. My game plan today is pretty simple. Just move around a little bit, pay attention to what's going on. You know, I keep saying, hopefully I can make it to Popka. Because I don't know if I will be able to or not, but in all honesty, I hope I don't have to go to Popka. I hope I catch a good bag this morning and sitting on 3 or 4 really good fish and just stay here all day and finish out the limit and then go down to a Popka tomorrow. I mean, that would be the ideal plan.
You know, I always try to keep a positive attitude, but this lake is, let's see, somebody said it, I saw a Facebook post the other day, said it's in shambles. Can't remember who said it, but it's a pretty good way to describe it. Lake's hurting, man. It's got some problems. Not sure what all the problems they are. I heard different things, fish kills, all kind of different stuff. But you know what upsets me is sometimes the truth is hidden about the condition of the fishery, and the weights tell the truth. All the tournaments this year since January have been really, really low weights. This week I don't think it's going to be any different compared to previous events on the Harris chain with the elites here. It's not going to take near as much weight to do well. I mean, it could surprise me, but I doubt it. You know, I just think the lake's in rough shape. This whole chain's in bad shape, and something's got to happen. So we're going to go out there and grind, because that's what it's going to be. And
you know, I think we'll catch a limit along the way. We just got to get lucky and run into a 6 or 7 pounder. And, you know, anything over 12 pounds, honestly, I'll be happy with. So that's the goal.
Today it's slick right now. It's a beautiful day. So, you know, I'm an early number. I'm gonna run to Apopka, see if I can't get in the lock, and we're gonna go flip all day, see if we can't catch 5. It's been a really tough practice. Hard to get bites anywhere you fish, so I'm gonna go spend as much time as I can in areas that I think I can get a bite and see if we can't catch 5 of them.
I need your attention, I got a new mention. You keep on pretending you need a redemption, and I feel like I'm chasing my tail, but I'm done. I had a prediction, but you wouldn't listen. You're one of the cool kids, I'm keeping my cool kid, and I feel like I'm twisting my tongue, but no more. Gonna miss me when I'm gone. Yeah, break
Okay, at least nobody's here. No kidding. I'll make a few casts in here real quick, just see if. Number 1. Okay, first bass of the day. Not a big one, but I'll tell you what, it's about 1.5 pounds more than I had a minute ago. That's the way we're gonna do it, guys. We'll just get some more bites down through here. Hopefully get 5. Get a couple good ones. There's some big ones in here. I mean, I sat there on that spot thinking like, oh, there's nothing here, and then boom, that was a couple big ones. And I caught some big ones over there, or I caught a big one over there the other day, and there were several more blowing up, and they're still there. But I kind of learned something this morning. There's a couple local guys that live here, and they were sitting there fishing when I pulled out. They're like, yeah, we wrecked them yesterday. I don't know where y'all were. So they're probably like this down there right now. Like, what is going on? So we'll let them rest. We'll come back and get them in a little bit. Finally. All right. Number 2, we changed angles on them. The reason I came in like this is because these shad run these banks down the bank. They don't run in and out. So these bass sit outside of that and run up there and I'll pin them. It's a better fish. But the bass will patrol that edge, the shad running up down the edge. So if I can keep my bait in that strike zone, that's a good deal. Sometimes it's all about the angle, you know? There's a good one. There's a good one. There's a good one. Yes! Woo! That's what we needed. That's what we needed, baby. We changed angles on this spot and it's working. Yes! We need them this size and bigger. That's awesome. Look at that, guys. I know it's not a trophy for Florida, but it's a trophy for this time of the year, trust me. I mean, guys are gonna catch some 8, 9 pounders in this lake, but these fish are being a little funky right now. But that's one for sure that we're gonna keep. Yes. Put him on this side right here. Dude, that was so cool. Like I sat there and come around here. Whew. Okay. You know, my game plan is to hopefully catch a good bag of fish here and just stay all day. And then the second option is get a decent limit and then run south to a Popka. That's another good one, dude. Oh no, man, he fought harder than the other one did. I was like, golly. I'm gonna put him, I think he's our small one right now. I think. There is another one in there that's kind of small, but I think this is my smallest one. Is that 4 now?
This is 4.
This is 4. How about that, boys? Okay, let's just keep going. That one fought harder than all the other ones did. All right. Go. That was a little bonus fish right there. Good 2-pounder. That helps. There you go, our limit. That's our limit. That felt good. Dude, how about that? It's not a big limit, but my goal was to catch a limit and then go to a Popka. Now I only need, I need less time at a Popka now. All right. Not terrible. Yeah, them ain't the ones we hunt. That's somebody's pet. Hell, that sucker's a Jake. He ain't even got an even fan, does he? Might be a shad spawn there. A little. Oh, he barely 12. Might be a shad spawn right there because there's a heron sitting there on that corner. Still choking on that bug from this morning. £1 pound even. What is he, 13 inches maybe? I mean, I'll weigh in 3 of those and 2 4.5s, and I'll be a happy camper. You know what I'm saying? One even. Well, we'll get our limit here. My God, they're little though. Yeah, if he was, you're talking about balancing for an ounce. There's no reason I shouldn't catch. I mean, do I really want to sit here and call? I'm sure he's bigger than that one though. Look at that big old spider right there. Better one.
Yeah. We'll go with 1.8 on him. How about that? That's the problem with them. They all look like that. That one's not bad, is he? I know, he's not bad at all. Another 1.8. Yeah. White's bigger than green, right? So white's next to go. That's what we're calling. That's like a 1.3. Might be better. Maybe. He weighs 1.9. It'll be close then, won't it? Blue's heavier. Check green. And green's heavier. So that helped. That helped a lot. Call him a 2.4, how about that? I just wanted to tie a lighter one on, so I had it on. Definitely a bunch more fish in there. I bet if I'd have got... Might help. Nah, I don't know. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think it's still blue, isn't it? Might be red. I think it's red. That's a tough call. Red, isn't it?
All right, well, I'm happy with it. I mean, it was not easy to get those 5, but we got 5 and a couple okay ones. One decent one, a couple okay ones, and 2 little babies. And so again, my plan was to catch 5, and then to go down here and hopefully call them all. We caught all of them, and we've had a really good day. We can have a pretty good day if I can just get, say, 3. The X factor again is I don't know how muddy this place is. This might be a bust. You know, and if it is, I may turn right back around and come back up. But I mean, I think I'll stay down there just, to try to get 2 bites, you know? So, that's the plan. I'm trying to stop, bro. I saw you, but it just takes a minute to stop.
I appreciate you, brother.
No problem, man.
No, Scott Martin. I appreciate the hell out of you, brother. I appreciate the
last time I was here, I almost won the tournament. It was like, I don't remember, 4th or 5th. Lost a couple. I lost a 10-pounder down here. Oh, had my hands on it. Anyways, I got here. I was about 80. I sat here, dude, till 10 in a line of boats, like 27 boats or something. Oh, wow. So.
Yeah, this is huge, not having to wait.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you. You're gonna shoot me? I'll call the cops on you and you'll be arrested. You know that, right? You'll go to jail pulling a gun on somebody. I saw what you did and I got it on camera too. So you better get ready. You pulled a freaking gun and was pointing at it.
Wish I was recording.
Dude, I'm recording. I know you. That was crazy, right? So now that the dust is settled, I'm sitting here kind of reflecting on that whole moment. Pretty scary, to be honest with you. You didn't get to see it, but in the clip when I went past him, obviously he's pulling the gun out as I'm approaching him, coming off plane. I was thinking, like, I don't want the wave to swamp his boat, so I was trying to be considerate of that. But then as he's pulling the gun out of his pocket, as I'm slowing, I'm like, I'm not stopping, you know, obviously right now. So as I went by him, he pulls the gun out. He's pointing at myself and my cameraman for probably 5 seconds. So sketchy deal. just kind of reflects a little bit on how close I was to maybe him pulling that trigger. I don't know, you know. I don't want the guy to go to prison by any means, but I definitely, he needs to be reprimanded by somebody, because you can't just pull guns out on people, man. That's sketchy stuff. So anyways, I just want to put that in context, guys. That canal is a full speed canal, you know. As far as stopping, it's a courtesy thing. I stopped for the other boats. You know, I didn't see that guy. He was kind of tucked up in the side there in those little dark trees, so it's kind of hard to see boats. But you know, we saw him. We're trying to slow down as we're trying to stop, he's pulling a gun out of his pocket, which is what I call a loose cannon. So anyways, jump back in the video, guys, and I just wanted to kind of clarify what you saw there. Gets rid of a 1-pounder. It helps. Thank you, Lord. All right, I'm gonna get in the. I need to get it. I need to have you move that real quick. Thank you. That's a good one. Oh, never mind. Yeah. That. No, he's not gonna make the team. He's. I saw him roll. He looked like, you know, right there, guys. Been good to me. This bait's magic. Moves a lot of water, but not too much. It's the perfect, like, frequency of action. You know, every bait out there has what I call a frequency of action. Like, some legs have big flips. Some have real tight ones. Some have a medium. So this is whatever little combination this is, whatever frequency rate this is a year-round type deal. It works good, and it works real good on soft bottom like this. On these Florida lakes, it's a real wide bait but thin, so it lays on top of the mud a lot better. I've got it rigged up on a 1/2 ounce just because of the wind. If it was dead slick calm, I'd be flipping probably a 1/4 ounce, to be honest with you. You need a little extra weight. There he is. God almighty, dude, I had him. He boiled out. I mean, that was a good one. That was a good one. Dang! Dang, what the heck? Don't know why I'm missing them like that. I've got an EWG on this week, and I've had good good success with it, I might go to a straight shank hook. Sometimes in this shallow, muddy water, these fish, they don't get a good look at it, so they bite it and they just, I don't know. It's 2 I've missed, and usually you don't miss them that often doing this. Hey Ronnie, I'm coming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got him, Ronnie. That's awesome. We needed that one, buddy. I don't know what to think about today, to be honest with you. It was tough, so I'm glad that I caught what I caught. I mean, I had a little bit of an uphill battle there on the popkin, not catch them, you know. So I'm glad I went there with a limit, because I'd have been in trouble. You know, at the end of the day, I might have 10.5, 11 pounds. I didn't weigh any of those fish, and these are post-spawn fish. They might not even weigh 11 pounds. They might weigh 10.5. But it's the best I can do, you know. We'll try again tomorrow. We'll see what we can put together, see if we can't stumble upon a couple big ones and make something special happen.
A former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year and a 4-time Classic qualifier from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. 5 fish for Scott Canterbury. You can tell from the towel throw, not a very happy day today, 6 pounds, 10 ounces, but sets you up for a great comeback tomorrow.
Yeah, it seems like it's that way every tournament right now. I don't know what's going on, but I was pretty excited. I got an early flight and thought I could go catch a few fish, but it sort of backfired on me. But we're going to get out there tomorrow. I caught 5 all day today. I caught 3 of them in the last hour. So we're going to get out there tomorrow, see if we can't make a move, see if we can catch some big ones. I can't wait to see how big this crowd gets this weekend. It's pretty awesome.
It'll be a lot of fun.
You know, man, I got an early boat number. It's what I really wanted. Thought I had a good practice for an early boat number, and it just didn't work out. You know, we had an off day yesterday. Had 2 off days, but the off day yesterday with all the weather just changed things a lot. The water temp dropped 5 or 6 degrees, and I think that hurt more than anything. The wind changed directions completely and was trashing stuff today that I was trying to fish. So, you know, got to make some adjustments. Got to see if we can't catch a big bag tomorrow. We only caught 6 pounds something today. Hope Scott and Matt caught them better, but you know, you're never out of it in Florida. You can catch a big bag and catch 20 pounds. So we're going to go out swinging, see if we can't catch a big bag tomorrow, see if we can't make a comeback.
A 2-time FLW Tour winner from North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. 5 fish for Matt Airy here today. Fished his 5th Bassmaster Classic just a week or 2 ago, 12 pounds, 2 ounces. Puts him in 25th place with 12 pounds, 2 ounces. I mean, we're more than halfway through the weigh-in, so if keeps on that pace, you should be inside the top 50 or right there.
Yeah, I hope so. It was, I mean, it was actually fun today. I just, you know, these fish, they look like little toothpicks out there. That's the problem. They don't have any weight to them. So went through a lot of keepers today, had fun, and caught a lot of fish. I just, I haven't seen a 3-pounder since I've been here, so I'm hoping to run into a couple of those tomorrow.
I hope it happens for you. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Kind of like what I expected. It's tough. I mean, I had 12 pounds. I'm thankful to have that. It was not easy. I did catch a lot of fish, but dude, I mean, I can't catch a big one. I ain't seen a 3-pounder since I've been here. I hate to sound like a broken record. This lake needs some TLC, and it's just tough, man. It's tough to catch a big one, and you know, when you go through that many fish on the Harris chain and you don't see a 3-pounder, you know, something going on. So, or it's just me. Maybe I just suck, but I got to pick it up tomorrow.
Had a big win earlier this year in the Bassmaster Opens from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. Scott Martin with 5 fish here today. Got to see him on Bass Live. 12 pounds, 8 ounces. Moves him into 28th place currently. So another shot to begin tomorrow, Scott. But, I mean, in Florida, you're always a factor.
Well, you know, it's Florida fishing. You know, every flip, you've got a potential to catch a big one. Crazy thing is I went down to Apopka, and, you know, there's a lot of big bass down there. Typically, you only get 6 or 7 bites. Would be a good 3 or 4 hour fishing trip. And then with 6 or 7 bites, you're going to have several pretty good ones. And I had 6 or 7 bites down there today, and they were all like 1.5 pounds. None of them I weighed in right there. I caught all these here. So it was a little shocking. So I think that storm affected them a little bit. I'll probably end up going back down there tomorrow because they didn't go anywhere. They just, you know, hopefully those bigger ones will bite, and we'll see what happens.
Make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Always great to have you here.
All right, there we go. I always hold this up. Y'all can't ever see anything anyways, but 12.5 pounds. This is way better than I thought I had. You know, I didn't weigh any of the fish today. I really honestly thought maybe I had 10.5 pounds, 11 at best. But sure, I'm glad I caught that last one there in the Popkin Canal on the way in. That was a bonus for sure. But you know, I don't know what to do tomorrow. I think I'm going to start off here again and just see what happens. Hopefully catch 10, 11, 12 pounds and just make the cut, and then we'll let it all hang out on day 3. That's really my best chance to pull off something special. Kind of a crazy day though, and nobody caught them real good. I mean, there's a couple decent bags, but that's expected here. When you look at the depth of the good bags, it's pretty weak. So anyways, let's take it back to the house, see how the boys did. Well, yeah, I don't know, man.
They caught them real good, like on Beauclair and Dora. That's where they caught a bunch of them. Was there a shad spawn?
No, but there was a couple there. I caught 5. I caught 5 on the bank this morning. I pulled up to my little seawall, and nothing was there. They came up blowing. They blew up in there for a minute. Something went in there and blew up on something, and then I never got a bite. And then I went to that, and I told you they were on that little beach on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I went there, and I was throwing in to the beach, and I caught 1, and then I missed 3. Hooked 2. They came off, had 2 of them hit a spook. 1 was a good one and missed it. So then I was like, man. So I turned and I went and I went through the grass and I got against the bank. So I'm throwing my stuff down the beach.
Yeah.
And then I caught 3 there, and then I went to another spot and caught 1, and that was it. I had 5. I had 5 for like 10 pounds.
We got them everywhere here.
That could be the intro to the next video.
Come here.
Come here.
I mean, they're right here close.
You want a real good one.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Looks like something to eat, doesn't it? It don't look like something to eat. Does that not look like something to eat?
Oh, by the way, Ed did not kill. I'm on plane, but you're still scooting, and I wasn't going full speed. I was probably on 50.
Right.
But it still takes a while to stop.
Right.
But then I started realizing that I'm going to swamp him.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come off plane totally and make a big wave right at his boat.
He doesn't know the difference, obviously.
And so I'm keeping it on plane, and I'm saying I'm sorry, and I'm waving my hands like, I'm sorry, dude, I'm sorry, and he's just going crazy. And then he just pulled that thing out. He was like, man, he just like, Rah!
After you went past him, you told him he gonna call the cops, get him arrested. What'd he say?
Nothing. Then McCoy went to the ramp, and that dude was on 100% on that little troll motor, hauling the butt to the ramp to leave.
Here, I tell you, he didn't want to go to jail.
He probably would go to jail, wouldn't he?
100% pointing a gun at somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't point a real gun at somebody unless you plan on killing them.
Right.
In self-defense.
I think I should call the cops on him because, like, if he's that loose of a cannon, dude, he's liable to shoot somebody one day.
Dude, I would notify, like, I'd probably notify our tournament director.
I already did all that.
Okay.
I didn't want Lisa to get mad at me. I didn't say nothing, so I said something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I sent her where it happened, but my only point is, like, if I don't say something, then that guy, next time he's got the gun, and somebody else runs by him, he's liable to pull the trigger.
Right.
Ooh. Good morning. Good morning.
What's up?
Tired, dude.
Tired?
Yeah, I need another off day.
Yeah.
I just don't want one tomorrow.
There you go.
Well, current situation. We are in we're in the check range. We didn't do great yesterday, but to be honest with you, based on the way these fish acted, and you know, here's a good point. And Canterbury brought this up. I didn't think about it actually, but you know, we had that off day. Then we had a cancellation day. So you had 2 days where you're not in tune with what's going on, and that's not good. And that's the reason I think an off day is probably be a bad idea in general. Is it allows us to go take a nap, but I don't need a nap. But it allows those fish to change, and it just gets you off kilter a little bit. So, I think things, for the most part, wouldn't you agree, like the entire system was off yesterday? Like,
I thought so.
I mean,
it wasn't off for everybody, but it was off for me.
But I mean, it wasn't off for everybody. But like everybody, for example, that went to a Popka, everyone had the same story. Like, I don't know what happened to them. Like, they all didn't catch any good fish. And it wasn't like a spot. It wasn't like they left our area. The whole lake turned into the same type deal.
Right. Yeah, I ran around.
Yeah. So, you know, will those fish come back? I think so. I don't know. It's fishing. So we're going to go swim a jig this morning and see if we can't catch. It'd be really a blessing to catch 11, 12 pounds right off the bat. And then we'll go down to a Popka and flip a little bit. But that's kind of the plan today. So, you know, I really want to make the cut. And then tomorrow, make the cut. We go tomorrow. Then we can really, I'm in a position then to really gamble. Do anything I want to do because points don't matter. And I've already got a check. So let's just go have fun today. Today's going to be a good day. We're going to just stay put here for a little bit like we did yesterday. And see what we can put together.
You know, somebody caught 24 pounds yesterday, so good bag here. I think the guy had 2 8-pounders though, and that's the way Florida obviously fishes. It boils down to getting some 7 and 8 pound fish. You get a couple, you know, if you get 1 7-pounder, you get 18 or 19. You get 2 7-pounders, you get mid 20s. It's just the way Florida fishes. It is an odd deal. But I'm gonna start off this morning doing our same thing, just stay down here and kind of chunk around and see if we can't scrap up a decent little bag, and then we're gonna make a run down, and we just need 2 or 3 bites, you know? At the end of the day, that's what you need to do good. I think 12 pounds will make it. Well, I know 12 pounds will make it. So that's our goal.
I had 12 pounds yesterday, sitting in 50th. So we got our work cut out for us. I'd be happy if we could get up into that 13 to 15 pound range. You know, you get 18 to 20, obviously that'd be phenomenal. But realistically, we're going to maximize our fishing time today. Probably stay in these lakes here. Definitely stay inside the locks. We're not going to lock anywhere, and hopefully come across, you know, enough to make the top 50. And then we might change it up if we're fortunate enough to make the cut. Then we'll change it up tomorrow. Maybe make a long run, gamble a little bit, do something like that.
I felt like I fished the way I fished the way I wanted to. I don't guess it was fishing good, but slow down maybe a little bit, try to catch a few big ones. All we need is a couple big bites. Get a couple decent ones and then a couple big ones, and we'll be right there where we need to be. Got to catch about 18 pounds a day.
Water temperature is like another 3 degrees cooler. It's 68, or my Garmin says 68, it's really about 70. It took a while. Yeah. Yeah, he's 12 inches. Yeah. That's 4, right?
Not big. Whoops. Sorry, fish. I'll just call him a pound. I don't even think he's 12 inches. Yeah, he's probably 12, but that's probably about it. Oh my God, look at that fish. This is what a lot of them look like, dude. Like they're sick.
I have.
See that?
Yeah, I've been catching some of them.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I feel like he's dying. A little better. Yeah. 1.9. How about that? 1.9. A little. I might have a good one. Nope, he's not. He's just a keeper. God, he was singing, wasn't he? That's probably, I don't know, 1-2. Seen that. God, he acts dead. There's a little better one. Oh, yeah. 110 probably. I don't think he'll help. Well, he might. Yeah, he probably will, actually.
He's thick.
Yeah, he's thick. He's actually thick. Of all the fish that I've caught, he's actually thick.
You know, you're seeing that.
Look at that biggin.
That's a big one, huh?
That's a biggin.
It's got a growth on the side of it.
I wish it was a lot bigger growth. I don't even know if he's 12 inches. About like yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, monster.
About 12 ounces. Unbelievable.
Can't believe I'm not catching one right here. I shook off a few in here. I don't think I'm to where I got bit the other day. I'm not, but still, beautiful in here. Oh, right in the nuts. Right in the nuts. Let me breathe for a minute. How you doing? Good deal. There's one. There's one. Got him. Biggest one yet. Lunker. Thank you, Lord. Lunker.
Yeah.
Lunker. Pound and a half. Yeah.
That's him. That's him. Come on, buddy.
Get him, get him, get him.
A lot better.
There you go.
A lot better fish. Right. I got a small little limit, like 8 pounds. If I can get one good fish, I can salvage a day. That's all I need. See you, dude. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I got it. It's a tilapia. Tilapia.
Oh. What?
All right. Better go. There's no reason for this. There's no reason these fish aren't biting. All right, last pitch here on this lake for this year. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of done with the Harris chain. Kind of done with it. I'm done with this place. She done me wrong. Not know why either. I really don't.
You're 100% dead on, man, because this is where the big weights.
This is where I've caught them before. I almost won the tournament last time. Here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're going to catch between 4 and 6 bites in a couple hours here, and they're going to weigh between 2.5 to whatever. This is what they do.
I fished out here probably a month and a half ago.
You catch them down here? I got like 7. I don't know what the hell, dude. It's like Twilight Zone.
You don't have enough bites or just no big ones.
Yeah. I didn't even get that many bites in here today. I went all the way to Apopka where there's supposed to be big ones.
Yeah.
I think they're all gone, man.
Aren't they spraying grass down there?
I think they're all gone.
Yeah, we did okay today. We caught like 11 pounds.
You beat me?
Yeah, maybe.
Way like 7 pounds, man. Y'all crushed me.
A two-time FLW Tour winner from Shelby, North Carolina, Team Toyota's Matt Airy. Matt Airy had 12 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 5 spunky ones. 10 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 22 pounds, 10 ounces. You move into 14th place. That's all right. I would have cleaned up after you. 14th place currently, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's enough.
Probably not. You know, it was a grind out there once again. We still caught a bunch of fish, getting a lot of bites. The fish just don't have a lot of weight on them right now. So, you know, we'll sit backstage and pray we make it.
Always great to have you here. Regardless, we'll see you up the road.
0 bites.
What happened to that place?
Canterbury's got 1 11-incher, or 1 12-incher.
What happened to it?
I don't know, dude. I have 0 clue. I got 7 pounds, bro. That's 7 pounds. I mean, it's like.
I went to Laura, caught some that called up at 10.5 pounds. I ain't gonna make it probably. 22, 11.
You'll probably make it.
I doubt it. I mean, the weight's dropped like 1.5 pounds. I feel like I needed 11.5 pounds to make the cut. We're sitting at 22, a heavy 22 something. I'm afraid it's probably going to take 23 to make it. So it is what it is. If we're going to go get some gas, get us a little snacky poo because I'm starving to death. And, you know, we'll watch the leaderboard, see what happens. But, hey, I think that I retained the house trophy. Is that right, McCoy? Probably. Yeah. We don't know yet? Yeah, we know. I saw what Scott had, Martin. We know. We get to retain the house trophy for at least a few more days. Which that's nothing to brag about if none of us make the cut. So it is what it is. St. John's, here we come, baby.
Next up, we have a Bassmaster Open winner, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Clewiston, Florida. Get loud for Scott Martin. 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Everybody wants him inside our cut tomorrow. 5 fish here today, 7-14 gives him 20 pounds, 6 ounces, and unfortunately not going to be inside the cut this time around, Scott.
That's what you call a bona fide train wreck right there. That was bad. You know, there's a couple ways to win this tournament here. When you go to this fishery with all these different lakes, different options. And the one option is offshore, some of the shell bars and some of that stuff. You see some of the guys on live, I'm sure, doing some of that. The other option is catch what you can here, go down to a Apopka, try to get 8 or 10 bites in a Apopka. If that works out, you'll have a big bag chance. So I opted to go to a Apopka. I caught 7 fish down there yesterday, and none of them were over 2 pounds. I went down there today with a small limit, what I weighed in, and caught 0 bass down there today. So I don't know what happened. Practice was pretty good down there. I don't know if that front messed them up or what, but most of the guys that went to Apopka got killed. So it was just one of those things. You just can't fish at all. And, you know, I really don't know what I would have done different, but, you know, 9 times out of 10, you go to Apopka, you're going to catch some pretty good ones.
The good news is we're not leaving the Sunshine State. We'll see you up the road in Palatka, Florida.
Aries in, but I don't know where Canterbury's not in yet. There you go, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Sure. Well, that is, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, really. I would do the same thing if we had a tournament. I would do the same thing every time. I would do the same thing because that should have not gone that direction. Whatever that storm did, whatever, I don't know. Maybe it stirs the water up, makes the water funky. You know, it didn't look bad. I don't know. I mean, when I didn't catch them. I just found out Ari didn't catch them. I mean, I just found out Canterbury didn't catch them down there. I don't think anybody caught them again. So, we got 10 pounds. We had 20 pounds total. 20 pounds, 6 ounces, 10 pounds a day.
Next up, we have an Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. 6 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here today. They only need to be 37 pounds, 6 ounces. 211, 9 pounds, 5 ounces. Unfortunately, a tough one for you this time around, but the good news is these are few and far between for you.
I tell you, it's been the 2 toughest tournaments of my career the last couple of weeks. But, you know, I'm looking forward to next week. But, man, I tell you, I've fished my guts out here. I give it out to the guys that are catching them. I don't know how they're doing it. I ran that Skeeter Yamaha all the way to Apopka. I don't know how many boats I've passed in 2 days running down there. And really thought I could catch a decent bag in Apopka in 5 hours. And I've done it 2 days, and I've caught like 3 pounds. So I don't know what happened, but it got me this time. We'll see if we can't straighten it out next week.
You'll get them. We'll see you back here.
Say we survived.
I think Canterbury finished last.
Yeah, dude. I knew I needed one more call. I went over to Dora and I caught some, and I called up to 10.8. I caught a 2.4.
I think you sucked the most of all. Everybody.
Roy sucks the most.
Margaritas and Mexican food on the menu
Dude,
tonight.
what in the hell?
I caught a 60 or 70 yesterday, 30 today. I still ain't seen a 3-pounder.
Oh! See, that's as good as a hoot owl. I've never experienced where you like can't go back over there and get a bite hardly. Mike Hufflock back through me and he said in practice it was easy.
What was he doing?
Flipping up on the very north shore behind all them pads over there, that wall, that hard wall. He said it was easy in practice. And today he got over there, he caught 4 in the first hour. And then he didn't catch another one until right before he went back.
Well, that's weird. Y'all got way more bites in the afternoons for the well, except the first day you got a couple in the morning.
Getting kind of sick of these videos, to be honest with you. And we've had some good tournaments this year. I can't complain. But I want to have more good tournaments. We've had, there's no excuse on this one, guys. This is one of those ones that's like, we got to talk about it for a minute. And we got to talk about it for a minute with everybody included because Canterbury literally had the worst tournament of his life. Matt did awful. I mean, he did terrible as well, just completely bad. He didn't catch.
I have the house trophy still, if anybody's wondering.
He did so bad though.
He did awful.
He did awful. I mean, just like didn't even
he's
get
not
a big
in the top
check.
25,
Didn't even get a big check. I mean, like,
Good catch.
His wife called me and was like, "Can you watch over him? Watch over him this week?" Because I mean, it was he caught 87 keepers in 2 days and still didn't get a check. Now
so Florida, when you come to Florida and you catch 80 bass in 2 days.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a 212.
That's crazy.
I haven't seen a 3 even. And I've been on this place for how many days now?
You were in the nursery.
Too many, apparently.
I mean, how do you catch 80 bass? I mean, seriously, think about that. 80 bass and didn't have a dang 3-pounder or 212.
Catch 8 bass.
Yeah, let's just go talk to Canterbury real quick. No, we got to talk about it because it's not good. We're in the.
Ow! I had, like, out of us three, I had the best practice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by far.
The best boat number for my practice. First group to the lock, made the lock, went to Apopka.
The lock that only holds 3 boats.
Thought I could catch. You know, I mean, like, if I didn't catch a real big one, I thought I'd catch 14 pounds.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what happened. Still don't. Worst 2 tournaments of my whole career, back to back. Got paid in one of them, which thank goodness it was the classic, but this one here really hurt.
Yeah. It's here's the deal, guys. In Florida, you got to get around a group of good fish to win, and you got to have an opportunity to catch a couple big ones along the way. So it's not like you're going to catch. I mean, you can catch 5 giant ones. Obviously, that can happen. But this time of the year, it's more like catching some decent quality keepers, and then hopefully you get 2 or 3 good solid bites a day. And if that happens, and you do pretty good in the tournament, you can roll with it. Now, I would take the bet that what we did, shad spawn in the morning, get a limit in Harris, run to Apopka, fish. I would take that bet 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Because when you're getting bites in Apopka, typically, if you get 10 bites, 5 of them are going to be good quality fish. If you get 5 bites, 3 of them are going to be. I mean, it's like half the bites are going to be decent quality fish. I say 3 pounds and up, with the potential of an 8-9 pounder at any moment. You know, here was the lock took a long time in practice, so a lot of guys we knew weren't going to go there. It really was set up good. And then the windstorm happened. It blew crazy hard, and it just shut the whole lake down. And the guys that are down there today, today's top 50 day, and there's guys on live that are there now.
I mean, Ed Lochran went the first day, and he left with 4.
Yeah, for 14 pounds.
For like 14, and he caught a 3 or 4 pounder up here.
Yeah.
Second day, he didn't go, and he caught 20 pounds. Mm-hmm. He went back today. We'll see what he catches.
I mean, I'm not saying that no one's going to catch him down there, but they're just not like something happened to the lake with that windstorm, and it just messed everything up. So what we learned is I don't know. I don't even know what you learned in this one. This wasn't like one of those deals where we missed it. We knew the shell bar bite would be a factor, but we didn't opt for that. You can't do it all. It would have been nice actually to start on a shell bar in the mornings, then go to Apopka.
Yeah,
that'd have been a good option. But at the same time, the guys are throwing chatterbaits in the grass, doing the shad spawn deal, and catching a lot of good fish.
Looks to me like that's the deal. Chatterbait up shallow, Kissimmee grass, cover as much water as you can, which would have set up good for the way I like to fish.
Yeah.
Had I figured that out, which I didn't. I didn't even have a clue that was going on.
Yeah. Crazy. So that's it, guys. We're off to the next one. We got to turn the ship around pretty hard for all of us here on Team SMC for sure. So we go to Palatka with a limited 2 days of practice, which is complicated because I'm confused about Palatka too. It's an odd time of the year for me because normally we fish these venues in February and it's just a different type of fishing, different approach. So I've got to adjust a little bit to this April thing. And that's it. So we're going to go. We're going to get out of here.
Yep.
All right. We gone. See ya.